everybody? It's Aceseiya back with another video. I'm here though for a special video. I'm going to review The Incredibles 2 for you guys. Hands down, let's start off back already. Incredibles 2 was amazing. Okay, it was freaking awesome. It was incredible, just like the first one. So long, 14 years is so long, it didn't pass by. Like, man, a lot of things has happened. I've grown up. You can see. I think I was 8 when I first saw the first Incredibles. It was, man, that movie was amazing. This one will hit it just the same way. To start off, it starts off basically exactly where the first one leaves off, which hit me with full of nostalgia, and I couldn't have started the movie off any better myself, to say that. I want to actually tell you guys too about it. One, like, my favorite parts of the movie was just seeing everybody again, nostalgic feeling again. Whatever. It was a great movie. Animation was still good. The voice actors sound the same from the first one, remarkably. So I was actually surprised, like, that long of a gap. But they all came together. They did their thing, and I was happy with everything about that movie. Let's talk about the good points. Let's talk about what I really liked about it now. Let's go into detail a little bit. I'm trying not to hit spoilers though. So man, it was just so much. I would like to say the points the movie hit on. Everything the first Incredibles did, this movie actually kind of built off that, but man, it was a little more funnier, I'll say, than I think the Incredibles 1 had like a lot of serious tone, because it was an origin story, and basically they wanted to introduce you to the world of the Incredibles, of the supers. They're now no more, not really say no more of them, but they're all going into hiding again. You know, the Incredible family, they still technically is illegal to be superheroes around the time that they do their stuff. As you've seen in the trailers, you've seen Mrs. Incredible, she actually goes back into being a superhero, starts as Elastigirl. Mr. Incredible throughout the movie has to deal with opening up to being a father for his children now, and he takes it hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. He used to being the big Mr. Incredible guy. You know, he's like I should be out there going out and fighting. You should be out here staying at home. You know, it was a little bit of a feminist manhood type thing going on in the movie too. I kind of like that as well. It basically touches on what if the woman has to take the lead for the job, and how would the man deal with the kids. And he didn't do too good. He didn't do too good the first times he's with the kids. You know, he had to deal with Jack, his time, his school problems, Violet growing up to be a teenager, and her teenager problem, Jack just raising the baby at home. It was good. Jack was one of the stars of the show. By far, he was one of the stars of the show. They actually gave him a lot more screen time than the first one. In the first one, you already could tell Jack was going to be like a MVP for the family, but he gets a little more spotlight this time, though. Like, he really expresses himself. You get to see more powers of his, more uses of his powers, and I like that about him. They gave him a little more spotlight. Some characters didn't get a lot of spotlight in this movie. I would say Mr. Incredible himself, although he did get some, he was really overshadowed by Elastigirl. It was her time to shine. Don't get me wrong, I loved Elastigirl. We'd like to see more Mr. Incredible too, but Elastigirl, she was everything in the movie. You know, she figured out how to handle herself. She basically proved herself really that she was actually one of the better heroes of the franchise. She saved people from like the falling trains and stuff. She basically made it her way, her name getting put out again, and people loved her, you know. And Mr. Incredible was happy for her. Sometimes he wasn't. He was like, I wish I was out there instead. But overall, they did a really good job with her character. I really like that. Really like that a lot. This movie also introduces a lot more other supers that were actually put in hiding, and they actually were some interesting characters too. Their character designs was pretty cool. The powers was really unique. Some copy and paste, but I really liked that. There was a character in the movie called Void, and Void was really good. A lot of kids in theater that I went to go see with, they actually liked Void a lot as well. And I could see like, oh, maybe she can get her own thing. You know, I can picture that. I mean, maybe not her own movie or anything, but a lot more added to her character story. Her powers is really cool. It was like, if you ever played the game Portal, she could actually do that, but she's more, I won't say she's more accurate or anything, but she was really good in that movie. Other characters in the movie were actually pretty good. The new characters like the new superhero character. I like their designs a lot. My favorite one by far was Void, or so I can't really remember their names off the top of my head, but it was like a guy who was like dressed as an owl, and his whole suit was basically like dressed as an owl. I really liked that about him a lot. I was like, okay, this guy's pretty cool. They introduced you to like kind of like how Mr. Incredible had like his job employers that got him back into the supers. They introduced Elastigirl's employers, and they want her to like be like the lead or whatever. Those two are pretty cool. You know, it's not really a big shock who the big villain is at the end of the movie. Although, like I said, the main villains are pretty cool though. The one thing I really liked about this movie though is how like you can compare them by saying how the focus was on like Mr. Incredible in the first one and Mrs. Incredible in the second one. How like not really the same plot, but almost kind of like the same focus of how like the employers and him going back to being a superhero again leads to this, and her going back to being a superhero again leads to this. All together, it makes them a stronger family. You know, good things. It brings the supers. It tries to make the supers come back into the action. You know, go back out there and save the world. The Incredibles 2 was really good. I really hope we don't have to go to like a 14-year hiatus again just to get an Incredibles 3. That would really suck. But the time it takes and and everything, you know how like animation is. But overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I would like to have a Incredibles 3, maybe even a TV show. Maybe. I mean, like they could also put like the Avengers or like Mr. Incredible before the Incredibles movie and Elastigirl, Incredibles and him, or even like shorts to certain heroes as tributes and stuff like that. Even Frozone was MVP in this movie, and I would like him to have some more stuff too. He was cool. Also, seeing grown up versions of Jack and Dash and Violet will be also pretty cool too. Them expanding on their powers even more. Overall, I do enjoy the Incredibles universe. No, it's pretty good, pretty cool to look at and everything. It has a lot of surrounding settings to it. You know, a lot of themes that embark on just more than just the Incredibles family itself. There's a whole world building around the universe of the Incredibles, which is actually pretty good, and it would be really nice to see more of it. I really would like to know how it would go about that. I'll be looking forward to that in the future if they ever do. Let me know what you guys think about the Incredibles 2. Are you going to see it? Have you seen it already? Really good movie. We'll recommend it to anyone. If you've seen the first one, if you like the first one, definitely go and see this movie. If you even haven't seen the first one, definitely go out and see this movie. Either way, you know, it's not really like you have to see the first one just to get it. You can go on this one just blind and say, okay, I'm going to see Incredibles 2 today. I'll see Incredibles 1 later on. But overall, both movies are pretty good. I loved Incredibles 2, and I hope everyone else loves it. Really good movie. We'll definitely go see it again sometime soon. Can't wait for it to come out on Blu-ray. I'm definitely going to buy it. Be like, we're the first one to buy that movie when it comes out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the review. This is Aceseiya. Planning on doing a review for my next one movie is going to be probably Jurassic World, The Fallen Kingdom. That's what it's called. Be looking out for that video. This is Aceseiya. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.